Greetings, it's Intuitive Jacob back, here to do a crescent style La Vera Sibila reading for you for the next fortnight period. So for those of us who don't like weeks, that's going to be the next 2 strongs. We're going to pull 7 different cards and they're going to answer several different questions for us. Number 1 is, what is the past situation that led us up to now? The second card will be, what is your now situation? The third card is going to give us an idea of what's up in the recent or near future, so that next fortnight period. The fourth card will give us an idea of what your inner world is showing you. The fifth is going to show you what your external world and other people might be bringing in. The sixth card is going to give us a really good idea of what you would need to do to maintain things just as they are right now to lead us into the 7th card outcome. So we'll be taking a look at that on the inside, and I'll catch you there for your own reading. See you in a sec. Also, another quick note. I tend to be more of a moon/rising reader because of how I am governed and ruled by the moon in my own natal chart. So I would recommend to not only watch your sun signs, but take a look at your moon and your rising signs with me, because you might find more messages there. All right, we'll see you on the inside for your reading. Hey, what's going on, Libra? How you doing? It's good to have you here. Just getting a little bit more of your energy here on these cards before I lay your 7 down. And here y'all might be feeling quite a bit right now with this second full moon in Libra for this year. This energy that's over everything. Usually that could go anywhere from a couple of weeks to about a month after a lunation like that. And just hearing that there might be a shift in priorities with a lot of you right now. And so let's see what these cards have to say. It's been interesting what the messages have been since I started doing these. All right, get you a better look here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, are you waiting for some news? Or is there something that you need to send out? Lalitera is what's looking at me here, and that's some form of communication. Sometimes this is actually open news. This can even be like social media stuff, but a lot of times it's voicemails, texts, emails, phone calls. That's the first thing that's showing up here. And let's see. The past card for this situation is La Costanza. So I'm hearing whatever it is somebody had to do for stability, that this might have a lot to do with your job. And I can't help but notice where the cards were kind of being broken here. And this card that was showing up under La Litera is Fortuna. And I'm hearing about a change of fortune with somebody, and it might have something to do with whatever kind of work they're doing. La Donna di Servizio is actually somebody that shows up in service to others. And so I'm literally hearing about humble things that people have done, like even like cleaning houses, janitorial work, just the simple things that other people might find tedious that somebody might do that makes a house really a home. And excuse me, I'm just feeling this has happened with a few of the readings, like somebody needs to talk about whatever's been on their mind, but this is what's been going on. Let's see what is in the now of your reading here. We've got the Sacerdote. Okay, so this person could be different types of professionals that you might be around right now. This is showing up in your now sector. This could actually be you too. This person is a priest, although they don't have to be. This could be any kind of scholar, doctor, somebody that's got a very specialized profession, but we're hearing about what they need to speak about, especially if that's you, and especially if it's something that you were doing that you were protecting yourself about, or maybe something that you had to leave in the past. I'm hearing about somebody needing some kind of signature or approval on paperwork before they even want to admit that they're leaving a relationship. And I'm hearing it's about the real estate involvement is what I'm hearing about. You'll know if that's for you. That's pretty specific. All right, let's see what's showing up in the next fortnight. So in the next 2-week cycle, we'll call it 2 strongs. What's showing up? Well, I hear that the priest, whoever the sacerdote is, really needs to speak up, maybe to this person, and they're showing me the house. It's something about the house or the real estate. I'm hearing for somebody, it's literally just trying to figure out how to balance finances right now, but they're showing me an implication about, I'm hearing about a relationship where it's literally like there's a wall between parties, between both people, and it's like, we don't even touch each other under the sheets. It's like somebody's got the sheet this way and somebody's got the sheet that way. In-house separation? I don't know. So, those are just some of the words that I'm hearing here. All right, let's see what is going on in your inner world. So, Mercante, I'm hearing somebody feels like someone has turned their back on them, and I don't know if that's how they feel like their partner did, but I'm literally seeing like somebody like wrapping a sheet around themselves and then like turning all the way around, covering their head, and just being like, I'm done with it. And I'm hearing for somebody, it's like just being with somebody that's a real workaholic, and it's everything that they can do to throw themselves into work, and it might just feel like it's really convenient for them to be that way if you're feeling abandoned. And that doesn't have to be you, Libra. That could actually be, I mean, this could work either way. And I will also say, you might want to check your moon and your rising too. I tend to be more of a moon and rising reader. So if this is your sun, you might find other messages in your moon. All right, so let's see what's in your external world. These could be people and situations around you at this time. Giovine Fanciulla. Okay, well, this is interesting. So these two here that showed up are actually both really quiet people. They don't speak up sometimes. They're both some of the more spiritual, and this one can be very psychic and intuitive. She's pointing to something here that we might have some more information about, but I'm hearing that whoever this person is, and I'm going to say she here, but you know, know your own gender and your own characters and whether or not these are even your stories, but I'm hearing that this person could be either gender, and we have both of the spiritual people showing up. I'm hearing that whoever this person is somebody, you have somebody in your vicinity, put it that way, you have somebody in your vicinity that might be of a spiritual nature, they could be an intuitive, they could be a psychic, could even just be because you're at this reading right now, that has some information for you about this private matter, or they might actually know what happened in the house. I'm hearing like, if this is a question about infidelity or about how somebody turned their back or something that they did while somebody was on a business trip is what I'm hearing, because I'm seeing somebody that might have traveled somewhere for work here, and I'm hearing it's like literally like the noose around somebody's neck here right now, and you know, be careful with that statement. I'm just hearing these words stated to me from someone's guides, and it's literally like the words that catch them right here. All right, so this card here, the 6th card, is going to tell us what the energies are right now that, if they do not change, are going to result in this 7th card happening. So, card number 6, a delirante. So, this is the 3rd time this card has shown up in these readings. And I want to say it might have been in the same position here too. What they're saying is that whoever this person is has possibly the information in your vicinity, knows about whatever this crazy behavior was. Idiliranti. These people might be drunk, or they use bad judgment, and I'm hearing it's like mob rule stuff. It's like they get away with it because it's like a gang, you know? It's like they have buddies, they can get away with it. They're celebrated for that, this bravado. They keep pointing to me to the one in the hat, right here. The one in the hat here in the middle. And I'm hearing that this person here, the one that has the information, is saying that this is a warning that that behavior is probably going to continue right now, and that whoever you have been, especially when you've been guarding yourself and being wise and judicious about how you share information, and sometimes not being very outspoken about it, that this might be the time to be a little more outspoken about it. I wouldn't recommend doing anything crazy though, because this is kind of like a crazy card. This is like people that just go out and sometimes just create chaos, you know? Alright, so let's see what the 7th card says. So, il pensiero. This is somebody that's standing there thinking and looking at documents. I'm hearing for some of you, this is just a real call to judgment, to maybe take consideration of like crazy people, that now you can see the weird things that they're doing around you, and taking the approach of, you know, maybe these more secretive people that are intuitive, that might recommend that you write it down, because whatever's going on here, I'm hearing that your month, that this fortnight is really about whatever is going to be on this piece of paper, and perhaps what this message is. That's, you know, the first thing that we saw when we opened up this reading. So for some of y'all, this is going to be about real estate, or about a third party involvement that you maybe knew about, or maybe you didn't know about, but I'm hearing somebody had their back turned, and it was like just bad behavior. So you're gonna know if that was for you or not. I will just say here, wow, while I was getting, wow, so I hit the off button there. While I was putting these cards down, this card was looking up at me, dispiacere, and again, this is something written on this card here, or on this letter. Could be the same letter that somebody was receiving or writing, and that somebody's got to think about here, but that's what was facing me here, Libra. So I feel like communication is going to be a big deal, and definitely pay attention to some of the subtle energies around you. Let me know if you would like for me to take a look at one of these with just your energy. Hit me up at book.artoflove.me if that's the case, and if not, take care. We'll catch you again when we're back for another one. Bye for now, Libra.
So you'll catch your